most common English phrases used in daily life. Part 3. A round trip ticket. A round trip ticket. About 300 kilometers. About 300 kilometers. Are there any concerns? Are there any concerns? Anything else? Anything else? Are you allergic to anything? Are you allergic to anything? Are you going to take a plane or train? Are you going to take a plane or train? Can I access the internet here? Can I access the internet here? Can we have some more bread, please? Can we have some more bread, please? Can you call me back later? Can you call me back later? Can you throw that away for me? Can you throw that away for me? Do you have another one? Do you have another one? Do you have anything cheaper? Do you have anything cheaper? Do you have this in size 12? Do you have size 12? Do you know how much it cost? Do you know how much it cost? Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? Do you know where she is? Do you know where she is? What should we eat? What should we eat? What were you like as a kid? What were you like as a kid? What type of music are you into? What type of music are you into? What's your favorite place in the entire world? What's your favorite place in the entire world? Which perfume do you use? You smell so nice. Which perfume do you use? You smell so nice. You are so intelligent. Which school do you attend? You are so intelligent. Which school do you attend? Did you get your awesome sense of humor from your dad? Did you get your awesome sense of humor from your dad? What was your worst job? What was your worst job? What does your name mean? What does your name mean? How do you spend your free time and where do you like to go? How do you spend your free time and where do you like to go? What role models do you respect the most? What role models do you respect the most? Where were you born? Where were you born? What's one place you really want to travel to? What's one place you really want to travel to? Where is one place you feel most like yourself? Where is one place you feel most like yourself? What is your biggest fear? What is your biggest fear? If you could be any animal, what animal would be? If you could be any animal, what animal would you be? What is the craziest thing you've ever done? What is the craziest thing you've ever done? Should we walk? Should we walk? Turn your mistakes into lesson. Turn your mistakes into lesson. We don't have enough sales this last month. We don't have enough sales this last month. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Are you trying to ignore me? Are you trying to ignore me? I am pretty busy at work these days, but otherwise, everything is great. I am pretty busy at work these days, but otherwise, everything is great. I can't believe we haven't seen each other before. I can't believe we haven't seen each other before. Hey Jack, it seems like more than a year. How are you? Hey Jack, it seems like more than a year. How are you? It's been 4 years since I last saw you. It seems it's been 4 years since I last saw you. How long will the sale last? How long will the sale last? What is it now? What is it now? You name it. You name it. Would you wait here for a minute? Would you wait here for a minute? I have some difficulties in expressing myself. I have some difficulties in expressing myself. What will you do this weekend? What will you do this weekend? What do you do on your spare time? What do you do on your spare time? Where do you have lunch? Where do you have lunch? I was just on time. I was just on time. I have lunch with a friend of mine. I have lunch with a friend of mine. If you have more, please give me some. If you have more, please give me some. No, I'm a single son. No, I'm a single son. I've thought he knew the time of the meeting. I've thought he knew the time of the meeting. I've been listening to radio all night. I've been listening to radio all night. Why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound familiar? Let me just fix this up. Let me just fix this up. That song reminds me of bad memories. That song reminds me of bad memories. I'm a fan of a great nature there. I'm a fan of a great nature there. What outdoor activities may you participate in? What outdoor activities may you participate in? I do many, but I love playing basketball. I do many, but I love playing basketball. Maybe it was this past experience. Maybe it was this past experience. I've talked to him a number of times. I've talked to him a number of times. He has that pen, doesn't he? He has that pen, doesn't he? When I arrived at the station, the train had already left. When I arrived at the station, the train had already left. He used to live in my neighborhood. He used to live in my neighborhood. It has been a long time since last came here. It has been a long time since last came here. But that money didn't last long. But that money didn't last long. You don't have to. You don't have to. Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor? Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor? I'm not quite sure, but I think I saw him dating other girl. It doesn't change much actually. It doesn't change much actually. The problem of these limiting beliefs limit us. The problem of these limiting beliefs limit us. We have to figure out how we get rid of the limiting beliefs. We have to figure out how we get rid of the limiting beliefs. You need to have the same beliefs as them. You need to have the same beliefs as them. Please stop making noises. Please stop making noises. Up to what point can you consider yourself a fan? Up to what point can you consider yourself a fan? She got away now. She got away now. I'm thinking about her visit to London. I'm thinking about her visit to London. Nice. Maybe I should watch it. Nice. Maybe I should watch it. What flavor of ice cream have you got? What flavor of ice cream have you got? Your adversity is your greatest advantage. Your adversity is your greatest advantage. Why has nothing changed? Why has nothing changed? If you don't change, there's nothing changes. If you don't change, there's nothing changes. What a mess. What a mess. During that time. It's a huge difference. It's a huge difference. No more consumption of sugar and fat. No more consumption of sugar and fat. You read my mind. You read my mind. You don't have to pay for me. You don't have to pay for me. I was ready to throw in the towel, but I stayed with it. I was ready to throw in the towel, but I stayed with it. I don't have the guts to ask her out on a date. I don't have the guts to ask her out on a date. May I have a look at the ring? May I have a look at the ring?